Yow.
Fever. Does that mean I have it?
You have a rash? Come on.
It's from my new bathing suit. I've had it a week.
Yeah. Does your neck hurt? If it does, you get the trifecta.
It's nothing. I pulled it trying to do a 3.5 tuck.
Where are your parents?
We live in Chicago. I'm here with my coach. I wanted to see what you were writing.
Go like this? Not like this.
Maybe something systemic.
Or maybe it's meningitis.
She's had the rash a week. If it was this meningitis, she'd be dead by now.
You guys figure we're done down there? The 800 people milling around are just waiting for the bathroom?
12-year-old female. Fever, rash, neck pain. It's not meningitis.
It's the definition of meningitis.
Sure. Pus in the spinal canal makes it hurt to move your head up and down, but her neck only hurts moving side to side.
Oh, side to side.
Doesn't fit.
The three of you lobby now.
Those little pills you're passing out so efficiently aren't going to do Miss Luganis squat.
You just don't want to deal with the epidemic.
That's right. I'm subjecting a 12-year-old to a battery of dangerous and invasive tests to avoid being bored. Okay, maybe I would do that, but I'm not. If it turns out she's got meningitis, you're right, you win. But if we go back downstairs and she dies, your face will be so red.
You have 1 hour.
Get a lumbar puncture. Some brain infections can be pretty clever at hide and seek.
I'll get on a blood work.
No, you won't. You, sir, will research all the causes in the universe of neck pain.
The list is like 2 miles long.
Start with the letter A, and put her on rifampin.
Rifampin is for meningitis. You just said.
In case I'm wrong. It has happened.
This Novocaine will numb you for the lumbar puncture. Sorry this has to be so public, Mary.
Normally I'm in a bathing suit with 5,000 people staring at my butt. I can block this out.
These kids are all very mature. Travel around the country from event to event.
Okay, should hold your knees and tuck your head.
Like a dive?
Exactly. Good. Great. Don't forget to breathe.
Sorry.
Jeez, Coach, help me out here play a little defense, or I poked the wrong thing. Okay, here we go.
Ow, I feel it. Ow, I feel it. Ow.
Try to relax, Mary. Try to relax. Relax.
So when do they think you're getting out of here?
I don't know.
You don't look sick. Better hope you're not. This equipment looks like it's 100 years old.
Just got it out of storage. It is the previous generation, but it works just fine. Could you guys give us a sec?
If it's good news, you can tell them.
Okay. We're pretty sure it's not cancer.
Hey, that's great.
I'll call your parents.
Well, we still can't release her. We still don't know yet exactly what's causing the... Oops. Mary?
What's wrong?
She's having an absence seizure. Mary, you okay?
She looks fine.
I need some help over here. Push 2 milligrams, Ativan, stat.
Are you sure it was an absence seizure?
Absolutely. She was totally unresponsive and unaware of what was going on around her.
We should get back out there. Cuddy's gonna be looking for us.
Looking, but not finding. Did you do an EEG?
Seizure frequency is increasing. They're almost constant now, 5 in the last half hour.
Which tells us...
It's definitely in her brain.
And it's getting worse. Could be barbiturate withdrawal.
Nah, can't be drugs. She's tested at every meet she competes at.
A bleed in the brain could cause seizures.
Rat poison. Could also cause the neck pain.
You think she's eating off the floor of a folks' garage?
Doesn't have to be.
Who would poison a 12-year-old?
Well, let's see now. There's the 18-year-old has-been that she beat out to make nationals, the has-been's parents, jealous siblings, sociopathic swim fan, and then there's just your plain old garden variety whack job. Do a CT scan, check for intracranial bleeding.
Not a chance. Radiology's totally swamped.
If our patient's bleeding into her brain, she's gonna be dead in 8 hours.
She could be, but a meningitis patient will be without a CT scan.
When I was in med school, I had this old professor.
Who touched you in the naughty place?
Before the CT scan was introduced, he specialized in transcranial ultrasound.
Ancient, but if there's enough bleeding, it might work. Okay, do what the guy who didn't specialize in neurology said.
It was my idea.
You still gotta cover Q to Z.
Mr. and Mrs. Carroll?
Are you Dr. House?
Oh, this is Dr. Foreman.
Is Mary all right?
The operation went well. The intracranial pressure's been relieved and the swelling's already going down.
Thank God.
Well, what happened? I mean, did she bang her head at a meat, or did she...
No, nothing like that.
And why is she bleeding? Is she gonna be all right?
I'm sorry, we still don't know.
That's a lot of balloons.
You think she's allergic to polyester?
Not unless she's been competing in the nude all these years.
Then what are you thinking? What do the balloons mean?
What if the rash isn't a rash?
What are you talking about?
Who gave her the balloons?
Some of the girls from her team have been visiting her pretty regularly, but none of them are sick.
What about the guys?
None of them are sick either.
Which guys visited her?
Actually, none.
She's cute. She's nice. She's a kick-ass diver. I think the guys would be falling over themselves to get close to her.
She's 12. The youngest guy on her team is 16.
Okay, so maybe they're just not interested. Or
They're avoiding her.
are there any cell fragments in her blood smears?
No. Red blood cells were intact.
Check him again.
Blood looks like it's been put through the blender now.
You done yet?
You were right. Rash wasn't a rash. She's bleeding into her skin. It's purpura.
Thrombotic thrombocytopenia purpura.
Starts with T. You were so close.
What could have set it off? She had no traces of E. coli in her culture. She's obviously not menopausal, so no estrogen.
There is one other possible cause.
Oh, God.
Pregnancy causes all kinds of chemical and biological changes in a woman's body. Or a girl's body, as the case may be. In extremely rare cases, everything goes haywire. It's called TTP. Blood starts clotting like crazy and clogs the vessels in your brain and kidneys. Red blood cells end up getting shredded as they squeeze past the clot, like a fat guy in a crowded bar. I'm sure you know what that's like. I mean, you're only 12, but you're all grown up, right? Travel on your own, hang out in hotel rooms, getting room service with your teammates. Maybe someone sneaks in a couple of beers, start playing spin the bottle. Next thing you know, you're waking up with nothing on but your socks.
It wasn't like that.
Of course not. You wanted it.
Yeah, I did. He turned out to be a jerk, but
Actually, under New Jersey law, the term is felon.
I knew what I was doing.
We're gonna have to do something called plasmapheresis. It cleans the antibodies from your blood. We're also gonna have to terminate the pregnancy.
You gonna tell my parents?
Someone should. Rock, paper, scissors.
They don't need to know. I'll be all right.
Of course you will. I mean, if you're old enough to bleed out of your vagina, then obviously you're mature enough to handle a simple thing like an abortion without mommy and daddy's help.
You gonna tell my parents?
Under New Jersey law, you're the boss.